planned with her? Like, if there was one of her songs that you could sing with her, which one would it be?
Honestly, I don't think I could sing with her because
it's intimidating.
Yeah, it's very intimidating because she's so talented, but just to be with her.
Okay, fine. What is your favorite of her songs? Even if you don't sing it with her.
I like the Seven Rings album. Yeah, that album is amazing. I listen to that so much.
I mean, she's an icon. You're an icon. I hope that you get a chance to meet her tonight.
Hopefully, yeah.
I mean, listen, we're going to let you get inside so that you can do that. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Hello.
Are we on?
We are on,
We are on, and we're back.
And you got Swarovski, and I got Swarovski.
Swarovski, look at this. Check out the ear. Check out everything. Beautiful.
And who's the suit?
This is Valentino. Get into it. Get into the tie. I'm wearing a lot of ties.
Have you been to the Globes before?
This is my first Globes.
What was it like walking on that carpet? Was it like the Met Gala?
It was. It actually was very, very fab. I was into it.
Who were you looking forward to seeing in that room and meeting?
I've honestly always wanted. I mean, there's Skarsgård right there.
Yeah. Which Skarsgård?
Sentimental value. Alexander. Tell him I said what up. What's up? I know. Okay. That's Dad. That's Poppy. But hey, Alexander, holla at me. You know what's, you know. Yeah. What's up, baby?
Next acting gig.
Yeah.
You know you did Queer.
Yeah.
As we know. Mm-hmm. What's the next one for you?
The next one, I'm supposed to be doing something this summer.
What is it?
You can tell me about it. I can't.
You can.
I can't.
You're choosing not to.
I'm choosing not to.
Well, I can't wait to hear more about it. You look amazing.
Thank you.
Have fun in that room. You're gonna have fun.
Thank you so much.
Look good as a blonde.
Thank you.
Are you having more fun?
Yeah, I am having a lot more fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, great to see you again.
I can't believe this is coming to an end. This went by so quickly, Angelina.
So fast.
So a reminder to everyone to get your predictions in on Polymarket before the winners are announced. And now, like I said, it's time to say goodbye, and that makes me so sad. Thank you, Angelique, for being the ultimate co-host for Variety's Golden Globes Red Carpet Pre-Show.
Well, Mark, you already know this. You are the best co-host a girl could ask for. So thrilled to be doing this.
I love you. I really love you.
Well, the other thing that we love is the Golden Globe Awards, and the 83rd show is just about to start, so switch over to CBS, where Nikki Glazer is back to host the Globes and make us all laugh. I mean, I know I, for one, can't wait to hear that opening monologue and who she roasts.
I may have heard some snippets. Get ready!
Well, I will say that's because you're going to hear somebody's voice during the show, which means, Mark, you've got to run.
I do have to run, so thank you. Everyone out there for watching, and
good night.
Having a party here. Who needs champagne?
You're here. You're in Hollywood. Ready?
Yeah.
This is... wow!
My pulse is racing right now.
Come on, men. Come.
This ain't no house party.
You know something of a performer, too.
Once a performer is always a performer.
That's our job.
I'm absolutely killing it right now. I actually have to talk to you about awards season. Just make sure you keep your winter clear.
Congratulations, you look beautiful. We're so excited to be here. You're totally winning life.
Big smile. I want 10 copies of that.
I'm obsessulated.
Oh, you're trying to have a night?
Yeah, I am.
It's time.
From the Beverly Hilton, it's the 83rd Golden Globes. Here's your host, Nikki Glazer.
evening and welcome to the 83rd Golden Globes. Yes, the Golden Globes, without a doubt the most important thing that's happening in the world right now. So let's get down to business, shall we? We'll start the bidding for Warner Brothers at $5. Do I hear $5? Tonight we are celebrating the best of both TV and film right here in the heart of Los Angeles, where no TV or film has been made for the past 6 years. I'm Nikki Glazer, and just like Wicked, I'm back for a sequel. Just like Frankenstein, I've been pieced together by an unlicensed European surgeon, and it's good work. And just like the podcasters nominated tonight, I should not be allowed to be this close to Julia Roberts. It's not right. I cannot believe the amount of star power we have in this room tonight. It's insane. There are so many A-listers. And by A-listers, I do mean people who are on A-list that has been heavily redacted, but yes. And the Golden Globe for Best Editing goes to the Justice Department. Yes, congratulations. And the award for most editing goes to CBS News. Yes, CBS News, America's newest place to see BS News. We needed another. Well, there are so many Hollywood legends in this room tonight. Kathy Bates, Steven Spielberg, yes, George Clooney. Of course, George Clooney is nominated for the movie.
Hey, everybody.
We're going to start off with the first question. Please state your outlet. Thank you.
Hello.
I want to ask you about the importance, even though they are not always properly compensated or treated, we have a public health system. I want to ask you about the importance of having a show like this, showing your health system, and like, how do you feel about that? And maybe you can compare, like, with us.
Well, this show really started coming together during the pandemic when we were looking at what was happening in healthcare in America. And soon thereafter, I called John Wells and said, I know you don't want to do ER again, and I don't either, but there might be another story to tell about what's happening in the healthcare system in America, which, as we were watching, was playing itself out to show that we have two different healthcare systems. We have one for the affluent and one for people that live in certain areas of the country and have certain color skin, and the people that were getting the sickest and the people that are getting the hurt the most were also getting some of the worst medical information given to them. So whether it was medical misinformation or boarding crisis or a nursing shortage or morale fatigue, we wanted to kind of put the spotlight back on first responders, talk about what they've been going through for the last 5-6 years. And you know, in doing so, hopefully also come up with some remedies that we can improve the system and better support the people that are in those jobs. I'm not exactly how they would compare to Argentina and what the healthcare system is there, but my guess is unfavorably.
We'll take the next question with Axios.
Hey, Noel, what's going on?
Hi.
What do you learn about the community of Pittsburgh since filming this?
Say again, I'm sorry?
What have you learned about the community of Pittsburgh since filming the show?
Great city, you know, tremendous city that opened their arms to us and have now been extremely generous about letting us film, you know, anywhere we want. The hospitals in Pittsburgh are some of the gold standard in the nation in terms of care, especially Children's Hospital. It's one of the most incredible facilities I've ever been to. It was chosen not randomly. John asked me where we should set it, and I picked Pittsburgh because I knew he went to college there, so he might like it. Also, my parents met there. My mother was born there. It's a great city in terms of a variety of socioeconomic class, ethnic breakdown, because it's surrounded by farmland. You get a combination of rural and urban cases. In the last few years, it's really remade itself over into a medical hub, so it seemed appropriate. Just a great American city that hasn't been overshot. You know, it's not LA, Chicago, New York, Miami, but representative of the country as a whole.
And the last question we have, hello.
Hi, Noah.
Hello.
Rebecca from Hello.
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 At the end of season 1, Sarah sent you off to the beach for a few days to decompress. I wondered where she's sending you this year, and also if you found it easier to process the heaviness of the show this go round.
It's a little different this season, not entirely different. It's a little more distracting trying to land this massive plane while we're taking bows for the first season's work. I don't know where she's going to send me, but you can better believe she's going to send me somewhere. I'm not usually good company for a little while right after we finish.
Thank you so much, Noah. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Please welcome the winner of the Golden Globe Female Actor, TV Series, Musical, or Comedy, Jean Smart.
Thank you so much.
We'll take the first question. Go ahead.
Hi, congratulations. I'm here. Here, over here.
Okay, thank you.
Right in front of you.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No worries. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I just wanted to know, like, what is like a really valuable lesson you've learned from Deborah?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, I love the fact that the writers and our showrunners have sort of gradually made her self-examine a little bit more, gradually more and more as the seasons have gone by. I think she's learned a lot from the character of Ava. I think she's learned to listen a little more, and that, you know, we never have all the answers, no matter how old we get, and that's a good thing, that we don't need to have all the answers all the time, you know.
We'll take the next question from the Golden Globes website.
Hi, congratulations.
Am I looking? Oh, hi.
Paul's talked about this before, and other people have talked about this before, about the ageism in the industry and how a show like this really shows that people can be funny after an older age, especially women. I wanted to know if you think that anything will change anytime soon when it comes to the ageism and the sexism in the industry.
I think a lot has changed. I mean, I would hate to think that I was the poster child for older actresses or older characters, but I'm not necessarily that it's going to completely change anytime soon. I mean, I think that's kind of, I don't know what the word is. I mean, the bottom line is we all love stuff that's like really realistic. Shows like The Pit, we like to see the nitty gritty, but at the same time, we also want fantasy, you know, so that fantasy is always going to be the same. Somebody told me years and years ago, when I first got to LA, that there was one role for a woman for every 20 roles for a man, which was a little depressing. They also said that the average age difference between a husband and a wife in the United States is about a little hair over 2 years, and on screen it's 20. So I'm not sure we'll ever get past that fantasy part a little bit, but there's room for everything. One of the things I like about British television is they cast everybody only because they are completely right for the role. I mean, what a concept, you know. We don't really do that here. We cast people for a lot of different reasons, and then sometimes we wonder why things don't work. Well, you know, but I think it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. I think we're doing okay. Yeah. Thank you for that question.
And we'll take the last question with Rainbow Media.
Hi, Jean.
Hi.
My name's Rafi.
Hi, Rafi. Thank you.
If Deborah Vance was hosting the Globes, who would she talk about and what would she talk about?
Oh, she'd probably take a lot of stabs at all the men in the audience and pretend she slept with all of them. I don't know. I don't know. And she'd get in. I think after spending 5 or 6 years in the company of Ava Daniels, she'd also make some political commentary about what's going on in the world right now.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Our first question from Spectrum News.
Hello, congratulations.
Thank you.
You've made history tonight, so I was wondering how you, as a 16-year-old, are planning to celebrate this win.
I'll properly celebrate it when I get back home to my hometown in England with my family. So, but at the minute, I'm just going to be with my castmates, my mum, my dad, and everyone that's came out with me. So, I mean, yeah.
Next question.
Hey Owen, here.
Yeah. Oh.
Federico from Music Italians from Argentina. Congratulations on the
Thank
show.
you, thank you.
I want to ask you about last time we saw like a video with Che Gyllenhaal. Like you were starstruck by him. Who was the most that starstruck the most you in this evening?
I've not really met much. Stephen Graham is a good friend of Leonardo DiCaprio, so I've seen him. And but apart from tonight, I've met so many of my idols. But when I get out there back, I'm gonna mingle around and speak to people. So yeah, I can't wait.
And last question up in the front with Yahoo.
Hi. This is Mia from Yahoo. Obviously, Adolescence is such a significant show with such an important commentary and messaging about how isolating teenagehood can be. How does it feel to receive the kind of recognition you've been getting for your performance?
I think it's the most proudest I've ever been. We made this show in the summer of 2024, and we made it with love, and we made it with... it was a special show when we made it, but never in a million years did we think that would be here, the Emmys, the Critics' Choice. You know, even in this continent, really, we didn't even think we'd be here. But you know, we're all as the cast and crew just so grateful to be here. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Owen. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Owen.
Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Suits. Weapons. Wicked for good. Special features. All right, and the Golden Globe goes to Sinners. Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler are magic together, going all the way back to Coogler Station, which was a fantastic movie that just don't see moments.
I'm identified works together with Ryan Coogler is a popular man in that ballroom scene. The spirit were coming out and introducing himself. Next up for Ryan Coogler, the reboot of X-Files. Why? Because it was his mom's favorite TV show.
Please welcome Golden Globe winner Rose Byrne.
Thank you. No, it's so heavy. Hi, Angela.
Hi, Rose. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We Aussies have been watching you on the screen since you were a teenager, and you have given us so many tremendous performances. But this one really tops the lot. How does this feel?
It feels entirely out of body, very surreal, and I did not expect it. So it's even a stranger, extraordinary experience. I want to thank the Golden Globes while I'm back here because they're incredible. I'm just such an honor. Thank you to them for seeing our movie and seeing the work that Mary Bronstein and I put into this movie. So thank you to the Golden Globes. Appreciate it.
All right, next question.
Hi, I'm Cassie, as another fellow Australian actor. So proud, so incredible, and beautiful that your parents were tuning in. How are you going to celebrate with them, and how are you going to celebrate this in Australia?
Oh my gosh, I'm not sure. We'll have to have some sort of. Well, now they have Paramount Plus, so. They're locked in. No, it's such an honor. I also want to thank my incredible co-stars, Conan O'Brien, A$AP Rocky, Danielle McDonald, Delaney Quinn, this extraordinary cast I had. It was a really tight group, and they were everything. You're only as good as who you're working with, you know, acting's reacting. So it was just, I was so spoiled with this incredible cast who I failed to thank because I was having an out-of-body experience.
And last question from Rainbow Media.
Hi, Rose. Hi, Icon. I'm not Australian. But I loved you for a long time. Like someone else said, you've been slaying the game for a while. I loved you from since Star Wars. So if you could travel back in time and talk to that little actress and give her a message, what would it be?
Oh man, it's a wonderful kind of thing to be able to look back and see that person and come and think of myself now. It's a surreal and sort of impossible exercise, but I feel extraordinarily grateful, and I never take a minute of this for granted. So it's just such an honor, and I love what I do. I don't quite know what I would do if I didn't have acting. It's given me such a extraordinary kind of richness in my life, and this was the role of literally of a lifetime. So I can't thank Mary Bronstein enough for believing in me and knowing that I could do it and that I was the one. So I'm so grateful to Mary.
Thank you, Rose. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Next up, we have please welcome Golden Globe winner Amy Poehler. We can take 3 questions. We'll do Bustle.
Hello.
First, thank you. We could get a mic over there for her.
Hi.
1 second, we're going to get her a mic.
Amy, congrats. In a world of podcasts where it's a lot of men with microphones, I love a good hang. And how does it feel for you to be the first podcast to win a Golden Globe?
Very cool that it's being honored here. I'm a huge fan of the medium, and to be in it now, working in it, is really exciting. So it feels awesome. And I, expected Snoop to be the one to give me the award. Makes perfect sense.
All right, next we'll do In Style. She's third row.
I can hear you.
What guests that you're going to have on. It's so interesting to see how the variety of people and talent and the way you connect with them. And so when you're thinking about how you choose people and what is going through your mind.
Well, tomorrow we have someone who just won on our podcast. That's all I can tell you. But we really try to pick people who we think is going to be a good hang. It's just as simple as that. Who we want to talk to and who I think, the flow will work together with me, and that can be anybody. So we just launched in March, and we have so many people that we want on, and we can't wait to hopefully use this to get them on. Thanks.
Next question, we'll do Decider.
Hi, Amy.
Hi.
I know people ask you, or you ask people all the time, what's making you laugh, making you smile? What is making you laugh when you smile in these troubling times?
Wow, that's a great question. I really enjoy TikTok still, and everything I see on there. Let's see, what have I been watching lately? What was I watching the other day? What's really been making me laugh is people doing edits of comedy shows and making it look like a horror movie. It's a TikTok thing. I feel like I look at a lot of stuff online, and I'm getting ready to make a new comedy. Tomorrow morning is my first day on Dig, the show that I'm doing with Mike Schur for Peacock, 5 a.m. So I'm going to be joining Hugh Laurie and others to make comedy tomorrow. So hopefully I'll be back here next year to talk to you about that. Yeah.
We'll take one final question. GMA 7.
Hello, Queen. I love you so much. But besides that, who would you be the most excited and hyped to find out that your podcast is having the rotation? Anybody either here tonight at the Golden Globes or
wow.
around the world, who would Amy Poehler just geek out finding out that?
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, I guess it would be cool to know if Meryl listened to it maybe, or I don't know if I'd like to know if Snoop does listen to it. I don't think so. We'll see. It has by far been the thing that people come up to me all the time and tell me they put it on when they're doing things. They're listening to it in their car. So honestly, I've just gotten so many people across, and that's the thing about podcasting. It's pretty international. A lot of people all around the world listen to it. So I think I would be pretty psyched if I heard someone from a very far away country relate to it and listen to it. But Meryl too. And he wants me on one of his songs, yeah.
Thank you so much, Amy.
Thanks, everybody.
Yes, it is real, and if you find that article, you will see that Leo's favorite music was reggae, or as he spelled it when he was 17, reggae. At number 3, we have Nikki Glazer, Picks No Head. Guys, that's really weird. Just go to my website, okay? That's right. And last but not least, we have What Did Snoop Dogg Say? Okay. That makes sense. We're on live TV. They must have leaked it at home for you. So I got your back. I'll tell you. Snoop Dogg said, "I'm highly aroused by Fran Drescher's voice." Here to present the award for Best Director of a Motion Picture, the co-director of the upcoming documentary Mel Brooks, The 99-Year-Old Man, and my Pilates instructor, please welcome Judd Apatow.
You know, Nikki Glazer used to be our babysitter. That's true. She was our babysitter. And she's like, I do stand-up comedy. And then I went online and watched her set, and it was all about smoking reefer and having weird sex. And then she stopped being our babysitter. It's a very emotional night for me. There's so many friends here. Rose Byrne, and Sandler, and Melissa, and Seth left, but Evan's here. It's very exciting to be. I remember when Seth, I met him when he was 16 years old, and he said to me, one day I will win a Golden Globe and crush Martin Short and run Canada alone.
Please welcome Golden Globe winner Stephen Graham.
Hello, everyone. It's a bit surreal.
We have a question for Stephen. Go with BBC News is the first one.
Hello. Thank you. I want to say to every kid in Kirby, dream, because anything is possible. I want to say to every parent, please give your kid a massive cuddle, tell them how much you love them, and listen to them when they want to talk to you. Make sure the bedroom door's always open, and make sure you communicate with each other. But for every little kid in Kirby who has a dream, please don't give up on it. Yes, I feel like it's a proper press conference, isn't it?
We'll take two more.
Thank you. Okay.
We'll do TV Insider.
Hello. If there is going to be, let's say, a second season or a continuation of Adolescence in a couple of years, where would you like to see the characters continue from?
I cannot answer that question because it's somewhere in the deep recesses of my mind and Jack's mind, and we'll pull it out in about 3 or 4 years. So yeah, stay tuned.
And we'll take the last question from the New York Post.
Thank you. Massive. Our Grace stayed awake, bless her. I told her to get to bed, and she was like, Dad, I can't, I'm too excited. Right, this one I've got to tell the kids, and if you don't mind, I'd like to tell you all what happened today. I met Snoop Dogg. I forgot to say it on there, and he shook my hand, and he looked me right in the eyes. I couldn't see his eyes because he had his glasses on. And he just said, you a motherfucking gangster. My life is complete. Thank you.
Congratulations. Our first question is with TV Globo in the back. He's holding up the sign.
Queria dizer da alegria que ia estar aqui testemunhando a história para o cinema brasileiro. Estamos ao vivo para o Brasil. Você deu um alô para o Brasil no palco, Kleber. O que eu queria, eu acho que todo brasileiro quer de você agora é uma mensagem. Qual a mensagem que você deixa para o Brasil, todo mundo que está acompanhando e vibrando por essa conquista histórica?
A mensagem que eu mando para o Brasil é o fato de nós estarmos muito felizes em ver um filme brasileiro, um produto cultural brasileiro, gerando tanta discussão boa sobre a história do Brasil. E eu quero muito ver que jovens cineastas brasileiras, façam histórias sobre o Brasil no cinema. Pode usar o telefone, pode usar, colocar um projeto e desenvolver sua própria história, contar a história do nosso país, porque a gente falando da nossa casa, todo mundo ouve ao redor do mundo. Obrigado.
Hi, Kleber. Congratulations, Emily. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Kleber, since you never shy away from talking politics, can you tell us a little bit how does it feel to be in the United States promoting the movie in this very particular time in history? Thank you.
Thank you very much for your question. About 10 years ago, Brazil took a very sharp turn to the right, and that time is now gone. The former president is now in jail. He was epically irresponsible in terms of not leading the country. And I really think that cinema can be a way of expressing some grievances that we all have in terms of the society we live in. I would particularly address young US filmmakers, and I know many. I'm still a film programmer. I get to see a lot of work coming from the US. I think there is a lot of technology to express yourself, and I think this is a very good time to express yourself. And I think young filmmakers in the US have a lot to say about what happens in this society. This is what I want to see from US filmmakers. Thank you very much.
We'll take one last question from O Globo. We could get her a mic. Thank you.
Oi, Kleber, oi, Emily. So I wanted to ask you, what do you think this means for like now the race? You know, we're still going forward, and also for the Brazilian cinema.
O que significa para a corrida da nossa trajetória?
Well, you know, we're living this exciting moment, one day at a time, and enjoying every minute, you know. So we try not to think much ahead. Now we're going to enjoy this and work very hard for the next, step of this campaign. We're just very happy, very proud for Brazil cinema.
But it is true that we've been traveling with the film and showing the film since May at the Cannes Film Festival, and it's been a strange and wild ride, and I'm happy that we have this and, more attention for the film. It's out in cinemas in the US, in France, in Brazil. It's doing very well, and I hope more people see it, and let's see what happens from today onwards.
I think this is good for the movie-going experience. It will get more people to see the film at the cinema where it should be.
Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Weekly and New York Post. So those two, and then I'm so sorry, I can't. Can you say the name of your outlet out loud? Norwegian Broadcasting, is that one? Okay, yeah, we'll do those three. Please welcome Golden Globe winner Stellan Skarsgård.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll start off with the first question.
Hi, congratulations. I'm Alexandra with the New York Post. This movie was all about complicated family dynamics, but I love that in real life, your family has just taken Hollywood by storm. What is the best piece of advice you've given your kids who are following in your footsteps?
Be decent.
Good advice.
That's all. Thank you.
Nope, I have one. Hi, I'm Whitney with Us Weekly. I'd be remiss if I did not ask about Mamma Mia 3 because everyone wants to know, do you think there's any way that Meryl Streep's character can be brought back from the dead, and if so, how?
She can be brought back from the dead. Everybody can be brought back from the dead in the movies. And the movies is fantastic. So, but I don't know, it's, a lot of people are working on it. to bring her back. But she's not dead, you know. Meryl Streep is not dead.
We'll take 2 more Norwegian broadcasting next.
Gratulerer, Stellan. Congratulations, Stellan Skarsgård. You're a Swede. What's it like having a Norwegian production team bring you your 2nd Golden Globe? And do they need a Swede to make this film a success?
I don't think so, but I'm very grateful that they think they need one.
We'll take 1 more. Someone else had it raised. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Congratulations. We're going to have the first question from Variety.
Hi.
Ray.
Hey! Hey! How are you?
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I want to learn more about Kookaroo and your experience there. And also, can Carol have the hive mind maybe recreate Kookaroo for this generation?
Don't you miss Kookaroo?
Many
I loved Kookaroo. I loved it.
So
yeah, I was between jobs and I was pretty down in the dumps, and Queen Latifah was there and she was so nice. I meant that. It was just super exciting to see her.
So you and Vince, I'm sure, have even locked eyes tonight, like this ride now that you're on, this new ride, and the expectations going into season 2, the hopes on when we're going to see another season. What's the latest that you can tell us?
Way above my pay grade on most of those questions. They are in the writer's room. Oops, sorry. I have no idea when we're going back. I know he wants us to go as soon as possible. Vince is not playing any kind of game to like make people wait for this, but he wants to craft the show that he wants to craft, that with all the care for his fans and the people following this story that he can. So we'll get back as fast as we can, I promise you that.
And do you have a favorite crazy fan theory that you've heard now that the season is over and people have seen it?
No, because I'm not reading them because I'm too thin-skinned to get on these sites and read what people are saying. But so I don't actually know them. It's been funny, like, listening to people. And then also sometimes it's been very touching, people telling me, I had a journalist the other day say that she thought the entire show was a metaphor for grief and depression. And, being down a well that you can't hear other people saying cheer up and you can't relate to them at all. And there's other people that it's the most fun for me has been listening to these different things that people are bringing to the show. They're meeting the show where they're at, whether it's fear of AI or it's isolation or it's political divisiveness or feeling an us and they or too much anger in the world. A lot of people, it's engendering a lot of conversations. And I very much appreciate and hope that Vince continues to foster the conversation rather than preach and answer.
Next, we have Spectrum.
Hola, hello, down here.
Hi, where?
Right here.
Hey. Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much for that.
I was wondering, in doing the show, has it made you embrace and value your individuality and free choice more, or do you think we would be better off if we were all the same and happy?
I'm definitely team anti-hive mind. Just for starters, to me, the idea that we could never be surprised by each other's creations anymore, be it art or even just your friend saying a witty comment that you weren't expecting, you would never be surprised again if we all shared the same brain and we were all equally good at everything. That being said, I'm aware that's coming from a place of, privilege. Like, of course, there's things I consider when I'm like, yeah, but what about no world hunger? Although, if you've seen the whole show, they are having some hunger problems. I'd love no wars. I'd love peace. I told somebody the other day, I think the best version would be if we're allowed to do week on, week off. I'm a step parent and I'm week on, week off with my kids. And so I think if you could do week on, week off with hive mind, everybody's peaceful, everybody's nice, shares a brain, and then the next week we're like normal, but you cumulatively get to learn from the last week, that would be the best.
We have one more question from Rainbow Media.
Hi.
Hi, Rihanna. Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you. Thanks.
20, 30 years ago, a queer character like yours, Carol, can only be queer, that's it. But nowadays, she can be complex, layered, nuanced. So how does it feel to be able to play a character like that? And then get recognized by it for the Golden Globes or big platform like that?
It's amazing. It's important to me to honor getting the chance to play anybody from the LGBTQ community. But I have to say that I really love, and I played many of them in theater, in my theater days in DC and New York. I love that is not the remarkable thing about her. It is part of who she is as a human being, and her relationship with her wife that she's lost is given so much weight because it is a partnership of love, and it has nothing to do. Vince is not trying to make a political statement. He's actually just trying to say something about being human and what real love is. And so it makes me very proud that it just happens to be a queer woman.
Thank you, Ray. Congratulations. We'll have you come off.
Thanks. Thank you.
Next up, we have the winners of Best Drama, The Pit. Joining us on stage will be Noah Wiley, R. Scott Gemhill, and John Wells.
I already talked a lot, so you can talk now.
We're going to start off with The Inquirer.
The Inquirer.
Congratulations. I love your speech when back on the stage because your speech about decency and caring for one another resonates with all of us, especially for representing a show like The Pit, which breaks a lot in terms of diversity in Hollywood as far as the casting is concerned. So can you talk about specifically about that, especially with your diversity casting, with more women of color, especially if I'm from the Philippines. You have 3 Filipinas in the show.
You only need to look in a hospital to see that we have accurately represented what you would find in most emergency rooms, along ethnic lines. There are more women than men, there are more Asians than non, and we tried to have that be reflective in the way that we cast the show. I will say that 30 years ago, we made a show that was very similarly cast before that this was mandated or expected. And it was one of the most popular shows in the world and ran forever. And I'm not sure why we got away from a model that works, but it's lovely to be back to it.
All right, next we'll do New York Daily News.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Over here. I'm really
Thank you.
tiny.
Hello.
Well, this show is doing so well. It has so much success. How do you hope that the success of the show impacts the healthcare industry?
Well, for one thing, we're in a healthcare crisis in this country, and it's just getting worse since January 1st. So we hope that we can continue to tell stories that reflect what's really happening for these, honestly brave women and men who are in these urban hospitals. So we're just trying to tell stories that are truthful about what's really going on, and we hope that the audience takes that to the ballot box when it comes time to support the kind of health care that we actually really need in this country.
We can take one last question. Screen Rant.
From Screen Rant. It's not lost on me that there's another person in this audience tonight, George Clooney, who was also at a show you're referencing. I'm curious if you guys have had any ER memories that have come up just tonight or talked at all through this award season.
He was sitting right by the stage. We all had to hug him on our way up. It was pretty sweet. Obviously, he and I had a lovely reunion last night at the Movies for Grown-Ups Awards, which we both are now, apparently. Yeah, this show has brought up a lot of old memories. There's a lot of connective tissue involved with it. Obviously, we're interested in honoring the exact same community that we honored the first time around. It's been really lovely hearing from my old compatriots who are all very pleased for us in this endeavor. I heard from Gloria Rubin today. It was really sweet.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's great.
Congratulations. Thank you so much. We'll have you come off this way.
We go this way, right? That's because they want this back.
I don't listen. No, listen very well.
Please welcome star of the anniversary, Diane Lane, and from the New York Golden Globes. bottom of your mind, but that's where your mind went.
The men in this category deliver performances filled with vulnerability, pathos, and style all their own.
From literary legends to music icons to leading men fighting their way through the world, every subtle choice, a bold gesture, has stellar.
Here are the nominees for Best Performance by a Male Actor in a Motion Picture Drama.
Joel Edgerton, Train Dreams. Oscar Isaac, Frankenstein. Dwayne Johnson, The Smashing Machine. Michael B. Jordan, Sinners. Bobby Moore, The Secret Agent. Jeremy Allen White, Springsteen, Delivering Food. And the Golden Globe goes to Bobby Moore. This is his second nomination. He had a famous nomination for Narcos in 2016. Performance was absolutely incredible. Secret Agent also incredible. It's also mixing first.
Next up, we have the winners of Best Song Golden, K-pop Demon Hunters. We'll start with GMA7, Yahoo, and then we'll take one more. Collider.
Thank you.
Oh, can you make it higher? Oh, that is good.
This is a fun room. People are having fun in here.
Hello, good evening, guys.
Directly in front of you guys. When I saw you outside, I said if you didn't win, I was going to beat the person up who won. So thank you for not getting me arrested.
Yeah.
Love it.
Thank you.
I just want to talk about your speech. I mean, you talked about every rejection being redirection. You talked about, you're just so emotional. Tell me what winning tonight healed in you. This seemed like such an important moment for you, as well as for the rest of the crew and cast. What did tonight mean to you all?
Well, definitely meant, I think it just like, it's for a long time, as a kid I was working for 10 years and then 20 years of, like another 10 years of writing. So it's just a long period, but like, I always felt like hard work didn't pay off for the longest time. And right now, this film, we all worked so, so hard. Everyone, like every single cast and crew. So to see that it's getting this much love just proves that hard work does pay off and we just gotta keep going. Thank you.
Next question from Yahoo.
Hi, my name is Nian from Yahoo. Obviously, K-pop Demon Hunters has just been such a big phenomenon, and it's broke so many barriers in addition, especially for Asian American women and storytelling. I remember I saw you guys perform together for the first time, and I started crying. I was
really?
This is so moving for me. Is there anything you guys would want to say to the young Asian American girls out there that are your fans that are especially moved by seeing you guys get the recognition you deserve?
I feel like you have something good. Well, one is we see you guys. We're here. And
I would say just keep being your full self. Don't feel like you need to fit into any sort of box of who the world has told us that we need to be. This movie is such a beautiful depiction of so many diverse women who come from the same culture and how their differences make them stronger. So I would say that find your tribe and focus on your selfhood,
Just be yourself unapologetically, no matter what the world tries to do or restrict you or put you in whatever box, whatever label. You can break free from that and you can make the rules.
being Asian woman is a superpower. Mm.
Hello, Perry from Collider here. One of the many great joys of your movie is seeing the three of you in real life bring Huntrix to the world. It absolutely delights me to see how much you're performing together, so I have to know, is that going to continue? Are the three of you going to continue making music together, whether it's part of K-pop Demon Hunters or beyond?
Well, we definitely want to. You know, we're all individually our own songwriters and artists. These two especially, incredible artists themselves. So, you know, nothing's like official, but are you kidding? Like, we're friends and we're definitely gonna work on music together. But yeah, I'm so excited to perform more with these girls.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. We'll have you
Thank
guys
you
sit
so
on.
much. Thank you. Go Korea.
Okay, in a few minutes, we will have the winner of Best Comedy Series, The Studio, and the Male Actor TV Series Musical or Comedy winner, Seth Rogen. He will be in here in a few minutes. We'll take 3 questions. Okay, Susan, you in the back, USA Today, and CBS News Path.
What a great night. What a beautiful night to be an artist. This is 2026. We're going straight to the top on this. I am here to present the Best Motion Picture Musical or Comedy. And the nominees in this category are
Marty Supreme.
Please welcome to the stage the winners of Best Comedy Series, The Studio, as well as Male Actor TV Series, Musical or Comedy, Seth Rogen.
Thank you. Are we doing this literally as they're presenting the best movie? Great. Okay. It's okay. I'm used to it. This is how it should be. In whatever room we're in, we should be the at least second important thing happening. Let us know who wins. We can't see the screens.
Hey, Seth.
Yes.
Over here. For
Hi.
season 2, do you plan to get into like what's really happening in Hollywood? Like, for example, the boycott of Israeli filmmakers?
Maybe. The answer's maybe. When you say it like that, it sounds funny. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. One battle. Hey! Great film. Great film.
Next, we'll take USA Today.
Hi, right in the front. I know you're blinded up there.
Hey.
Congratulations, everyone. Congratulations, Seth, on your first Golden Globes win.
Thank you.
The studio was a place to be in season 1 for all these, special guest appearances and cameos. Is there anyone you've talked to tonight, Seth and everyone else, who you suspected is trying to get on season 2 and trying to put out feelers with you?
Oh, yeah. A lot of people literally just come up to us and are like, put me on your show. I'll do anything. I'll walk by. And it's very lovely. Yeah, the head of Sony. Yeah, Tom. A lot of the real studio heads want to be on the show, and some of them will be. Ted kind of ruined it for everybody, but yeah, there's a few people we roped in tonight, so it's very this is good poaching ground for us. Yeah.
And last question from CBS Newspath.
Over here. Congratulations on your win.
Thank
Love
you.
the show. Episode 8 of season 1 takes place at the Golden Globes.
It does. We filmed it right here.
I have to ask, did you get any new material from tonight that you can use for season 2?
Yes, a few things happened leading up. We've literally written some things that happened leading up to this award show into episodes as we've been writing the show, prepared. We start shooting in a week, so yes, several things have happened both today and leading up to this event that we have written directly into the show. And you'll probably know what they are when you see them next season.
Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you. Congrats. One battle after another. Thank you.
Next, we have the winners of Best Limited Series, Adolescents. Please welcome them to the stage. Also with us, we have Best Female Supporting Actor, Erin Doherty from Adolescents. We'll take 3 questions for the group. We'll start off with, right there.
G'day everyone, Angela Bishop from Network 10 Australia. Congratulations. I was wondering, and I'm not sure who'd like to talk to this, maybe Stephen, maybe Jack, and maybe you too, Owen. What do you think of Australia's decision to ban social media for under 16s? And Owen, I would like to hear your thoughts as well as Jack's, but come here.
Oh, sorry. I think it's an extraordinary move. I think other countries are starting to follow it. I think it's very interesting that the countries that are resisting it, despite the pressure that is being placed on them, particularly the UK government, and I hope that they start to take seriously the damage that social media is doing.
We'll take one question from...
I don't really have an opinion on that, to be fair. No, sorry.
Take 2 more, one from New York Post. Please keep them up if you're asking a question so we can call on you next. Thank you.
Watches that you had a total pinch me moment over.
I'm just going to say, oh yeah, he shouted Spielberg. Everyone, it's been ridiculous, but the biggest one for me personally was a phone call from Daniel Day-Lewis to say how amazing he thought the show was and how amazing he thought everybody was. So it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Kathy Bates just then, do you know what I mean? Just gave Anna a kiss and said it was remarkable. Queen Latifah. You know, Snoop Dogg. I told you what he said before. I'm not going to repeat it, but you know. So yeah, it's just look, and I think. But if I'm really honest, in that same, you know, that respect and that accolade from our peers is beautiful. But like I said before, same as someone from the co-op or the Asda or the, you know, the Tesco's or on the school run or something. Do you know what I mean? Someone saying how much it impacted their life and how much it's made a change in their life and how it's changed their life. in a little small way for them to have conversations with their sons or their daughters or to reach out to their children. So it's wonderful the impact it's had, but it's also right across the board. All the workers then, you know, like the waiters and stuff like that, as we were walking through the kitchen, I'm going to be honest with you, getting a clap off them was ridiculous, wasn't it, as we just went through then? So what it's done is it's been universal, and it's not a social class or a structure, it's just had an impact with lots of people, because the best thing we have as human beings is empathy. Do you know what I mean? So I think, yeah, I'm just very grateful, and we're all exceptionally grateful of the impact it's had. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We'll take one more from News Digitalis from Argentina.
Hi, congratulations on this win. I know that you said that maybe social media are bad for children or for kids or for teenagers, but I think it's difficult for teenagers to escape them, or like, so how could you think of a way of like coping with this thing that is real, that teenagers are using social media, besides some countries banning them under 16? Do you think of like maybe a solution, or maybe like a balance where like teenagers can use social media and they are not so like destroying for them?
Okay. I'll take this one because it's a bit difficult. I love the way that this goes up so high. I think it's a responsibility for all of us. The idea that it's the kids' responsibility to deal with what they're receiving online is a ridiculous thing. And we need to work out ways through communication, through that thing of just like talking to the kids, to lessen the impact of it. I personally think legislative change is necessary in this case, but whatever it is, it's about communicating with them and trying to find an answer with them rather than pushing all the responsibility for it onto them.
And also maybe parents putting their phones down for 5 minutes and connecting with their children. That would probably, really have an impact, I think.
Thank you all so much. Congratulations. We'll have you come up this way. Thank you.
Gracie, now the announcements. I repeat it back to you every time you'll start. Give your phone out, like, let's go. You know what I mean? Like, just text it.
Hi. Oh.
If we can get her a microphone.
It said, do not touch, and what I do? Touch it. Sorry. Hi, everybody. How y'all doing?
We have People Magazine right here for the first question.
Hi, Taryn. I'm right here, right in front of you. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, obviously, we saw your reaction when you won this award, and
Oh, my God.
you were overwhelmed with emotion.
Yes.
And so, I wanted to ask, what about this win felt most personal to you?
All of it. I've been doing this since I was 15 years old, and what this was for me was God reminding me that the wait is not punishment, it's preparation for what's already written. So my name being written on that card and engraved in this is just mind-blowing. It was just for all, oh my God. I'm still gagging right now. I'm just like, oh my God. I'm so happy. I'm filled with so much gratitude. So I don't take any of this for granted. I don't take any of it lightly at all.
We'll do 2 more questions, one for Black in America and the second for New York Daily News.
Good evening, Tiana. Taylor, how are you? Congratulations once again.
Hey, what's going on, my Harlem sister?
We're so excited for you.
Thank you.
So, really quickly, in this current political climate, how can you encourage your fellow creatives to stay the course and remain optimistic, knowing that their creativity, that their craft will come to fruition for whatever dream they have inside their heart?
Honestly, you already saying it. We got to keep going, keep pushing up, standing 10 toes down on what we believe in, and understanding that our voice is powerful, and we need to make sure we're using that. Thank you. Good to see you again, girl.
New York Daily News.
Hi. Wait.
Okay, right there.
Oh,
right over here.
Sorry, I ain't got my glasses.
No, I don't either. That's the thing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So when you think about the trajectory of your career, you said that it was preparation. How would you say that everything that you've been through, the good, the bad, the ups and the downs, helped you to receive this moment?
Honestly, I think if everything would have happened my way on my time, I don't even know if I would be standing up here. You know, I think, you know, trusting God's timing and him saying, okay, hold on, I understand this is when you want it, but this is what I got planned for you. And, you know, he has something bigger planned for me. And I'm so happy that I stayed patient. I'm so happy that I stayed grounded. And again, I'm filled with so much gratitude, and I don't take this for granted, and I'm just like in awe. Like I'm just so grateful to be here and even just be a part of the conversation, win or lose. Being a part of the conversation, being in these rooms, being celebrated and being acknowledged means the world to me.
We're going to take one last question from the Associated Press.
Hi. Okay, I see you. You in the right.
I know you talked about, softness isn't a liability. What did you have to unlearn when it came to portraying this role, I guess, in your performance?
That's a good question. I think in this performance, I even though technically Perfidia had her shit with her, I learned that it's okay to be selfish. You know, I feel like Black women, we don't get to do that because we're showing up for everybody and we never get the chance to show up for ourselves. So, you know, Perfidia being selfish and putting herself first was something that that I learned while filming that. I'm very, very grateful for that. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Please welcome the winners of Best Motion Picture Drama, Hamnet. Okay, please welcome male actor, motion picture drama, Wagner Moura for The Secret Agent.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Three questions. We'll start with O Globo.
E.
Oi, Wagner.
Oi, Mari.
Tudo bem?
Tudo massa.
Well, in English, did you ever imagine when you were growing up in Rodelas, Bahia, in Salvador, or, you know, when we talked the first time for As Três Marias, that you would get here?
Of course not, Mari. It was like, she's asking, I was born in the northeast of Brazil, in a city called Salvador. My family is from the countryside. Back in the 90s, it was kind of crazy for a little boy to decide to become an actor. So, no. No, not really. But I'm very happy to be here.
Next question, we'll do EFE News.
I would like to ask you, last year we have another Brazilian movie,
Yeah.
and you achieved the same, like, you made history tonight as Fernanda did. And I would like to ask you, why do you think the industry is looking at Brazilian productions and specifically to the dictatorship?
I think we have to keep making films about the dictatorship. The dictatorship is still an open scar in Brazilian life. It happened 50 years ago only. We recently had, from 2018 to 2022, we had the far right wing president in Brazil /fascist that is a physical manifestation of the echoes of the dictatorship. So the dictatorship is still very present in the Brazilian daily life. So we have to keep making films about it.
And we'll do one last question from Inquirer.
Wagner, congratulations. You made history as the first Brazilian to win the Golden Globes for Best Male Actor Drama. So please talk about that. It's a big honor for you and Brazil, like Fernando Torres did last year.
Yes, it's such a beautiful moment for Brazilian films. Not only, of course, it's beautiful to have I'm Still Here last year and then A Secret Agent this year, but also many other Brazilian films doing super well in different film festivals in the world. I think that culture and democracy, they walk together. In Brazil, we finally have, now after a very dark period, we have like a moment of democracy where we can breathe, and we have a government that understands that culture is important to the development of the country. So I think that that's sort of like the what's happening now. You know, it's just democracy, culture, films. They coexist. They don't live without each other.
Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, everybody. Brazil.
Please welcome the winners of Best Motion Picture Drama, Hamnet.
Hi. Thank you for working so hard all night. We appreciate you. Well, okay, what's up?
Okay, we'll do the first question from Decider.
Hi, congratulations.
Thank you.
Jesse, I wanted to say that I loved your speech last week at the Critics' Choice Awards. And I wanted to ask, what is it about working with Paul that helped to bring out the best version of this performance? And Paul, same question for you.
Come here.
Paul just said very hydrating.
Apparently very hydrating.
No, I need to when I said I could drink Paul like water, I just want to clarify what I meant by that. I meant that he is essential to what I need and what I've discovered as an actor is possible in what we do in our work. He brings you to the core of your humanity, and once you know what that is, it becomes like water.
Jesse, I think I said this, when the dust settles and all of this awards chat and everything, they're going to be studying, drama school students are going to be studying what she did in Hamlet. They're going to be talking about it forever, and it should be spoken about forever. It's one of the greatest performances we're going to be seeing for years, and we can celebrate the film for the next couple of weeks, fingers crossed, we'll be celebrating her. But the big celebration is in 10, 15, 20 years' time. We're going to be watching what she did for forever. And I got to watch it firsthand. Yeah. Yeah.
I would like to answer this question, but on the red carpet this evening, I'm over here on your right. Pippa, the producer, told me that it was a joy to work with such a cast that had no ego, and that there was joy and there was excitement and there was love basically surrounding this production. Would someone speak to the love that was behind the scenes?
Me?
Yeah.
Go. No. Come on, come here. We'll do it together. Yeah, we'll do it together.
This film is all about grief and love, and grief is love, you know. And I think that on this set, everyone was a family. There wasn't one person who was rude or mean, and we all worked together to create this incredible film, and I'm proud that I got to be part of it.
Well, I just want to give a shout out to our producers because, you know, their work sometimes is invisible, but in order to have a container that's safe, that our actors can do their work and me and our HODs and everyone can do their work, there are these tirelessly caring and dedicated producers who are constantly providing that container. So the love is strong and deep when it's safe. So thank you.
We'll take one last question.
Hi, this is Albais from Spain. I'm here, right down. Congratulations for these awards. As Jessie said, you have worked with a lot of people from different places. Irish actors, a Chinese director, a Polish crew. Why do you think this movie matters so much to so many different people around the world? Maybe it's that you are a family, as you were saying. Why does it touches us so much? Wherever we come from, it doesn't matter. Why is this so powerful? Congratulations.
Thank you. Well, I think there's a part of us that yearns for connection, for relationships, for community, and that part of us isn't always encouraged because it's not the most productive part of us, and yet that is the force that binds. That is the creative energy that fosters growth and enhances everything and draws everything together. And I think we try to create from that place and that vulnerability and the communal experience, both on screen and off screen. I think it's moving people because we know that we can't do this alone.
Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was
brilliant.